Hello everyone. So today I'm talking about the list of documents you need to submit to the Nursing and Midwifery Board of Ireland when you are applying for your recognition process. Now, when you go on NMBI website, it is the nmbi.ie, mynmbi.ie. That is the website. You create an account. In creating your account, please be very careful. They have just two space there for name. They have the forenames and the surname. So the surname is your surname, then the forenames will be your first name first and followed by your middle name. You'll be asked of your date of birth and other details like your country address, and those ones are normal, but you need to be careful with your name while filling them, because if you don't fill them correctly, then you will have to apply for change of name, and that takes a long process. So your first name on the forename space followed by middle name, that's if you have a middle name, and then your surname on the space for surname. That's it. And after you've done that, you're going to go and click on my application. You are going to click on overseas recognition, and these are the documents you would need to upload on that portal before you pay your recognition fee. Your international passport, this will have to be notarized. Your marriage certificate for female who are married and are now answering their husband's name, that's you've done change of name. But if you are single, that is not needed. Your change of name proof, your proof of change of name. Me, I did change of name with the national newspaper in Nigeria, and I also have my court affidavit, sworn affidavit in court, that shows that I have done my change of name. So you will need any document from the court, you don't need to notarize it again. So your proof of change of name, those are the things you are going to submit. And then your school certificate. So I submitted my nursing school certificate and my testimonial rather, which is acting as your parchment. That is your parchment. You notarize them as well. Then your curriculum transcript, this should be signed, stamped and dated by the same person who is the head of your training school. Then your testimonial, like I mentioned. Then if your document is not in English, then you will need to translate it by an approved authorities. And then when you're opening your form, you will download your employment form and your qualification form. The employment form has to be filled by your educational institution, while your employment form will be filled by your employer. Those will be submitted as well. Then your verification, that's the CCPA, Certificate of Continuous Professional Practice. In Nigeria, we call it the license verification. So after application, it will be sent directly. So depending on your board of nursing, that will decide how it's going to be sent to NMBI. Then you need a letter of clarifications, because they love to work with unofficial email. So in your school, if your school does not have an official email is something like if it's like University of Lagos, that would be unilac.ng, which is Nigeria. So maybe like the principal's name at unilac.ig, or the HOD name at unilac.ig.ng. But if you have a Gmail, a Yahoo Mail, Hotmail account, that is not an official email, then the school will have to write an explanation letter stating that is an official email. That is the email they use in communication. Both the principal email, or head of department email, and then the email for the school. The same thing goes with your workplace. You have to get an official explanation letter with the hospital or the facility letterhead stating that that is their official email, and any further communications will be done through this as well. Then a website, if the school does not have a website, they should state it in that letter as well. If your employer does not have a website, should state it on that letter as well. So those are the documents you need to submit to NMBI for your overseas nurse recognition. If you have any further questions, feel free to drop them in the comment sections and I will attend to them.